Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Last week I made this tray using ResinCrete and decorated it with a little bit of decoupage. I'm going to show you how I went about doing that. This is a quick video. If you want to see how, make sure you stick around and watch the video. So yes, this is a larger mould Trinket tray that you can get from TEMU. The only thing with this tray is that it is not dishwasher safe. Like, I could put some Mod Podge dishwasher over the top of it and it might last in the dishwasher. However, I think this is more of a tray that you might have out on your table with a few perfume bottles or something like that in there. So I'm going to put this aside because I did cast another one this morning. This is the smaller version of the same tray, and this is the one that I'm going to work with and show you a little bit today. So I'll just put this in a safe place so it doesn't fall down. So this took about 260 grams of the ResinCrete powder, and it is just a mirrored smaller version of the one that I just showed you. So there it is there. It's a really pretty plate because I love how it has the beading around the inside of it. So I really quite like that. Now when you first take it out of the mold, it might have some of these rough edges around it. A sanding block or even one of those buffers that you use when you're doing your nails is more than enough to take off any of those rough edges. And I'm just going to do that over the bin so that I don't get it all over my desk. Okay. So that doesn't take very long at all, just a minute or two just to go around, and it takes off any of those rough edges. Sorry, I've just got a bit of glue on my desk that I'm liking there. Now, to get the decoupage into the tray, I'm going to be using I'm not going to be using serviettes, I'm going to be using some of this tissue paper that I recently bought from TEMU. So this is it here. You get about 10 sheets. It's very reasonably priced. I'm just going to take my sheet out. There we go. It's really, really pretty. And I've got plenty there for lots and lots of projects. So in order to size it up onto the plate, I just sort of position it until I get a piece that I'm actually thinking I'm going to just take it straight from the corner. And the way that I worked out how much I needed, I just popped it into the tray and just rubbed my finger. I just cut this into more of a square so I don't have the whole sheet. Anyway, there we go. I'll put that back away safely in a moment. So just pressing in and just lightly running your finger around the edge of the tissue paper, and what it will do is it will give you a little bit of a crease so that you know where the line is. You need to cut it, so you can get your fingernail in there if you like. Just be careful not to move it around or rip it on the way. And then when you pull it up, you'll be able to see the line, which will give you a bit of a cutting line. And then I'm going to cut around where I can see that creased fold. So I'm not going to decoupage in the sense that I'm going to be cutting up lots of different pieces and sticking them down. I want to go with the actual full circle of design here. And this is interesting in itself, to be honest. Trying to get it in there. The first time I did it, I made an absolute mess of it because it all crinkled up on me. So I needed to find a way where I wasn't going to have it all crinkled, and I wanted to have this as a matching Trinket tray. So you can see it fits in there really well. All those little pieces can be used for other projects like decorating resin craft birds or other things like that. So this is it here. Now, if I paint the Mod Podge down and then try and stick it on, I won't be able to move it around. It was going to tear really, really easily. So there is a way of doing this, and that is taking maybe one of those scrapbook sheets that you have, like the plastic pockets that you put your scrapbooking in. If you take one of those, you can lay your design down flat and spray it with a bit of water. and then carefully I'll show you how to do that. All right, so I'm just going to push that to the side for a second because I'm getting ahead of myself. And the first thing I need to do is to paint some Mod Podge down onto this plate. So I'm just going to take one of my thick brushes, grab my Mod Podge. I'm just going to put a little bit on the plate, like so, and then just paint that around to the outside. Okay. Now I've done nothing to actually prepare this tray. I'm keeping it absolutely raw. I actually like the look of the white on this one. You could include colours if you wanted to, I guess, but not in this case. So I'm going to let that one sit for a second. Bring this one back, and I have a bottle of water, or a sprayer of water. I have my design facing down so that I can see it when I flip this piece over. And if I spray this piece of tissue paper, okay, it is going to stick to that piece of plastic. And this allows me then to come over, line up where I'm going to put it, and I can press down gently from the middle, and I use because it's so wet it slides around, it gets a bit giving, and then you can just use your fingers to push the design down into the plate and take out any of those creases that you might see forming without it actually getting creased or pulled around or ripped. So I'm just moving that over. I mean, it's not entirely perfect, but it certainly is a lot better than trying to do it by pushing it all down. So there we go. And then you can take a little bit of a look. There's still going to be creases in it, don't get me wrong. But by using this, your fingers aren't kind of getting in the way, and you can manipulate the design a little bit. Try and get as many of those creases out that you can. I mean, the creases are annoying, but they are kind of part of that decoupage look. Alright, I think we got most of it. Now, I don't know how you would go if you use something like this. I'm a bit hesitant to try, but I'm going to. Because the plastic is still very wet. To go. Let's have a look. All right, so that is not too bad, and yeah, I missed a little bit down here, but that's okay. This is just for my own use. Now I'm going to let that dry. It may wrinkle up a little bit as it dries. You can keep an eye on it. Actually, just thinking about, where's my wet side again? I might just see if I can push that bit out a little bit more without damaging it. No, that's about as good as it's going to get. That's okay. So I'm just going to let this dry, and then once it's dried, I'm going to hit it with another coat of Mod Podge over the top to seal it off. So I'll just put this one to the side. I'll come back when that's dried out a little bit. Might even put it in the sun. I'll grab the other one because I did hit this one with a coat of the dishwasher safe gloss. I know that it's not going to go through the dishwasher, I just told you that, but I found that this gloss was really good, and I have not done the underside of this. I didn't want any of that powder to come up, so whilst you're here, whilst that's drying, I'm just going to pop a little bit of this, whoop, a lot of it apparently, dishwasher Mod Podge down onto the back of this plate. I'll just use the same brush I used before. And this will help to seal that whole bottom of the plate. I might even just give it a bit of a hit around the sides as I go as well. And allow you to at least wipe it down with a cloth. So if you are using it as a trinket tray and you're doing some dusting with a damp cloth, you'll be able to wipe through this and it won't damage it at all. The last thing you want to do is put a lot of effort in, because by the time you've waited for the ResinCrete to set, you've done your decoupage, you're doing your painting, depending on what you've done, the last thing you want to do is damage something that you've spent a bit of time on. So there we go, it's as simple as it is. So I'll let this one dry, and I might even hit them with, both of them when they're dry, with just another full coat, just to make sure that I've sealed it in properly. Okay, so this is now dried, and you can see that it has stuck down reasonably well. I mean, there's a little bit of overlap there, but that's something that I can look out for next time, because this is just for my own personal use. Now, I did do the back of this and it's turned out well. I'll do another coat on here. I'm just about to lay a coat on here. So to do that, I'm just going to grab another brush. I'm just going to put a little bit of the Mod Podge in the middle. Do the same on this one. Whoops. It likes to come out fast, doesn't it? And give them both a bit of a paint over. And it doesn't give a big gloss to the finish, but it certainly gives it a protective coating. So it's just a matter of a bit of paintbrush in there. Probably not the best paintbrush. I think this one does tend to lose its hairs a bit. And just making sure it's an even coat over the top. And then I'll let this one sit to dry, and we're just about ready to call this project done then. I might be able to get some around the sides as well. Look at that, there's hairs everywhere. Oh my goodness, I can't use this paintbrush anymore. It's gone in the bin. It's going to do that to me. It can well and truly visit the tip. All right. And just take care around the little bumps in the middle there. Just make sure that it doesn't pull too much. All right, so that's the top coat of that one. I might just go back the other way just to flatten that out and make sure it's not as streaky. Okay, now it's the big one's turn. This is such a pretty plate design. And make a great little trinket trays, or pair of trinket trays on a coffee table in your lounge room, or as a gift for somebody else's coffee table. So thank you very much for sticking around and watching this video. You can clearly see how you can make a nice gift for someone with very minimal effort. And you've got so many different options in the terms of the colour that you might use for the actual ResinCrete itself, and also all the different styles of tissue paper that you can pick up for the decoupage. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel so that you can see more crafty videos coming up in the future, and lots of other things, to be honest. Until next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.